Welcome, the old souls of Aquarius. Thank you for joining me. I'm Barbara. It's your end of October 2021 tarot reading here. So we've got all different decks here to take messages from. Hopefully you'll pick up something helpful at the very least. So let's jump in and see what's going on with the cards for you. I've got the King of Cups and the Four of Wands. This is showing there's some ultimate deep satisfaction. I feel like you're in a good place. You're seen as someone who's kindly, someone who acts with authority in a way that gives you satisfaction and has other people feeling very comfortable. It's like a cause for celebration here. So maybe you've kind of arranged some kind of get together. Is there something you're celebrating, perhaps, Aquarius? I mean, could be to do with some easing in your area of, current regulations that we're all looking at. Maybe you've got a let up and a breather, and you just want to celebrate and get together with others. I mean, it's Halloween tonight, so yeah, maybe you're having a party with ghosts and ghouls and stuff like that. I don't know, but this is a nice celebratory atmosphere. It feels like you're putting decorations up. The drinks are probably flowing, and you're seated very firmly in the heart of this. People feel comfortable to gather around you and share this joyous energy with you. It's a comfortable atmosphere. People are feeling relaxed and happy. Okay, let's see what else. What could it be about? We've got the Knight of Cups. So this is this is something you've decided on doing. You felt that you wanted to take action on something that moves you. You're feeling emotionally connected. Sometimes Aquarians can be accused of being a bit disconnected emotionally, but it feels like you've got strong water in your chart, perhaps, Aquarius. So you're following your feelings, your emotions, and thinking, yeah, I want to reach out to other people, take action on what my heart's telling me. And you just feel like you want to share joy with other people. It's just beautiful, a really nice flowing emotions energy. There must be more to this. Okay, what else have we got? More cups. Wow, you've got the Seven of Cups. So this is about choices. Maybe doors have opened, as things have eased up perhaps around your environment, wherever you are, as we're all kind of watching and seeing what we're allowed to do and what we're not. Maybe there's some doors opening, previously that have been locked, and now you're thinking, okay, your mind's a spin about, how can you have fun? Who do you want to see? What are you, who are you inviting? So it's like a sociable energy, but it's all about feeling emotionally contented and happy, and looking to connect with other people. I'm feeling here. What's the top of the spread? I'm interested to see. Oh, you've got the World card. Yeah, I mean, it does feel like it's to do with, the big picture, what's going on for all of us. So it does feel like you're acting in response to perhaps how to enjoy your life till its fullest. It's maybe brought things into priority for you. It's just made you feel like, I want to live each day like it, as if it was my last. Who would I want to see? Who would I want to share my time with? That's what this feels like. It's like, looking at the big picture, thinking, what actually is important to me? Who are the important people around me? How can I get together with them? You might be connecting with people from quite, other sides of the world even. I don't know who's traveling to see you, or you're going to travel perhaps too. But there's a sense of movement here. It's on the global scale for some reason here, but it's really celebratory, and it's happy. I mean, I'm still feeling, this was in the past reading, a previous reading as well, about people moving. I mean, it could be about travel, but perhaps with the way the world is, maybe you're deciding you want to move country, even to be nearer to family, to be around people that mean a lot to you. What's the energy you move forward in? The Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is a kind of, it can be a stagnant energy. It can be about stability as well, and it's about feeling that maybe there's something that you've has had you feeling a bit depressed. It's a sense of that feeling with the fours. Sometimes it can feel a bit sluggish, so perhaps that's to do with the restrictions and where we've been limited about how we move around the world. I mean, of anyone, Aquarius, I think you're the type that doesn't like to have restrictions put on you. So maybe this has kind of got you wanting to take action, to be able to move freely and not be told who you can and can't see. So it feels like that's what's going on here. You're taking steps towards celebrating with other people that you care about, and they care about you as well. Okay. Then we've got the Tower. My goodness. Okay, that's a powerful card. So maybe other people might be looking at you saying, wow, Aquarius is being a bit reckless. I mean, one of the things I love about you is that you don't really care too much about what other people think. Some people keep up with the Joneses and wouldn't dare step out of line. Tend to be Aquarius. You're quite otherworldly almost. It's like you've been around many lifetimes. You don't really mind surprising people. You're not really up for, being too bothered about walking the line and looking very kind of how other people might see successful or respectable. So perhaps you're deciding to do something that does kind of rock the boat of the environment that you're around, and maybe upping sticks and saying, okay, I'm emigrating to the other side of the world, with that world card there. But this is about a shake up on a grand scale, it feels. And with this energy, it's saying that for a while you might have been thinking about this. Yeah, I just feel like there might have been nods that you've been thinking, yeah, this is reminding me that that's actually important, this isn't important, and it's kind of nudged you towards taking this step, which could be moving in some way, a grand scale move that you've decided is important to you. But once the dust has settled, with this card, it always says things are much more healthy, and then you get to rebuild from the bottom up in a much more firm foundation, which is much more really you, Aquarius. And if anyone's up for that challenge, I think you are, definitely. Okay, what more have we got here? The Two of Cups, again, about choices. There might be another significant person around you. I mean, there is a sense of you moving and acting on your heart in this reading. So I do feel like maybe some of you are moving towards someone you really care about. This could be someone who's at a distance from you, but they're your equal balancing counterpart. They make you feel complete, and you're both coming from the same direction. So this big dramatic choice or change that you're putting into your life is being led by your heart, and very much strongly about your heart here with these cards. Lots of cups energy, water flowing, emotions flowing beautifully. Okay, then we've got the Hanged Man. So there might be some kind of sacrifice that you're thinking about, that you're thinking, I'm going to have to make this sacrifice. So of course, as one door opens, another door closes. So you're obviously taking stock and deciding what you're willing to let go of in order for you to start afresh, build a new life perhaps. I mean, you may have something that you're stepping right back from after years of investing in a lifestyle, or a job position, or even a relationship or relationships around you. But this card, it's sort of saying you're being unique and true to you. I mean, I love the way they say with this in some decks, the yellow trousers is showing you're not conforming. This is you deciding what you do want to take and what you don't want to take. So very healthy, and for a deeper spiritual understanding of yourself, and as you develop through this phase in your life, this chapter is showing huge advancement at this time. Okay, overriding energy. Yeah, the Hierophant. So it's about structures, about disciplines. You might be bucking the trend about what's, supposedly where you should be at this point in your life. But, it feels to me like you're considering everything deeply. It's moving you very spiritually and in a profound way, and it's where you're supposed to be at this time. Other people might not understand where you're coming from, but that's their business, isn't it? And your business is yours. So it's completely up to you, and it feels like you have a deep understanding that maybe not everyone else gets, but it is taking you to the right place. And I just feel like you're going to be spiritually enlightened through this chapter that you're going into now, or at the end of it anyway, or even already. I just always see you as very advanced anyway, Aquarius, and having lived many lifetimes. Okay, so with the Animal Oracle deck, you got the Turtle Spirit, and its messages: slow and steady wins the race. So yeah, with the Turtle Spirit, it can be saying about now could be a very creative and fertile time for you. You might need to shield yourself as well from interferences that threaten to distract you. So yeah, I mean, maybe that's partly to do with this tower moment. Maybe you're surprising other people. I'll just push those up so you can see. Maybe other people will see it as being, you know, they want to distract you from, they see it as being quite dramatic, the choice of steps that you're deciding to take. And you're not going along with the flow of what other people expect of you. So, you know, be ready for people to try and distract you from your true calling. But yeah, this is an absolute time for you now to be very creative and maybe set the precedence in some ways. Often Aquarians do set the you know, the tone for other people to follow. Okay, Wicca Oracle card for you is yeah, this one is about the Yule. So it's all about this time of year in Britain anyway. We've got, you know, the shorter days and the longer nights. Tonight the clocks change, they go, British summertime ends, and so we're going into a seasonal change, you know, where the days are shorter, the atmosphere is much more, I always find it quite exciting this time of year. So it's about tending to your inner spirit. You know, externally we're not seeing as much of the sunshine isn't fueling us or supporting us as much. It's kind of waning thin, if you like, as the moon might do. So it's up to you to tend your inner spirit and keep your sparkle alive within you, you know, with ceremonies, lighting candles, and, you know, choosing ways to keep yourself warm in every sense, you know. So it's a time to go within, and yeah, it's keeping your inner fire stocked, isn't it? So that's what you're going through now. And then what's your crystal energy is hematite. Some of these cards are being repeated, they're coming out again. It's interesting how this happens. I properly shuffle the cards, but it says hematite says put out your request and watch it manifest. Hematite emanates a happy energy that will endorse a sense of solidarity and security within you by grounding awareness into the present moment. A magical stone that will manifest your dreams and wishes into everyday reality. Excellent for memory recall, conditions of the blood, and spiritual alignment. Yeah, absolutely. And to stay hydrated, you know, that's a really important thing I'm just picking up for some of you. You know, make sure, I just feel like you've got strong water in your chart, and I mean, it's not proven that water energy people need to be careful of purifying their blood, but we do pick up energies. I know you're a fire sign, but still be conscious of your picking up vibrations of others if you are an intuitive water sign that absorbs other people's energies. And then the Oracle of the Trees card is the elm tree for you, and the message with this one is about communication. Apparently in Scandinavian and German folklore, the elm marked the portal between the human world and that of native spirits. Native Americans and Europeans have long used infusions of the inner bark of elms to treat stomach complaints and soothe upper respiratory infections. So that might be something helpful for you, especially if anyone's got the, you know, the dreaded thing everyone's wary of. Our immunity is amazing if we can invest in our health and find alternative ways of keeping healthy and keeping strong. So, you know, for breathing and things like that, being out in nature, being conscious of your breath. I mean, I probably haven't taken enough deep breaths during this reading, but, you know, it's very helpful. I sometimes do this thing where you just inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, and then release for 4 seconds. And that can help to slow down everything in your body and increase your lung capacity. So maybe be mindful of doing that. It might be helpful for you, Aquarius, okay? So that's the end of the reading. I really hope it was helpful. I love doing it for you. Enjoy Halloween if you do celebrate it. Enjoy the magical atmospheric time, and have lots of fun. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. I'm Barbara at Tarot Insight. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.